PELWELL family, to your power workout. So we have a couple different circuits, but we also have a skill that we're going to learn today little by little, and then by the end we'll have the whole skill. So the skill is called Turkish get-ups, and we're actually going to use that for our warm-up. So meet me on your back on the mat. So we're going to start without a dumbbell just so we can get familiar with the exercise. So imagine your right hand is holding a dumbbell. So go ahead and bring the right arm right above the shoulder and make a fist. Your left arm is going to be off to the side, pressing into the mat. Bend your right leg. From here, you're going to drop the right knee over the left. You're going to press through the left forearm to come up. Now, as you do this, make sure that the right arm stays above the shoulder. So don't let it be wobbly around, because eventually we're going to have a weight in this arm. From there, you press to the left palm to come up to the top of a sit-up. And then to come out of it, you reverse it. So you drop the forearm, drop the elbow, come out of that and realign the knee and the hand back in line with the right side of the body. So drop the right knee, press to the left forearm, keep your arm stable, because remember there's going to be a weight in it. Press to the left hand to rise up. And then you come back out of it the exact same way. So take a nice deep inhale at the bottom. Exhale, drop the right knee, press up, and then press to that left palm. Eventually we're going to come all the way up to standing. So we really have to focus on that shoulder stability to the right side. But I also want you to focus on that knee drop over to the opposite side of the body, pressing through the hand that's on the floor to get yourself totally upright. So let's do 2 more on this side, and then we'll switch towards the other side. Make sure you drop the knee first before you do anything every single time. That's an easy step to skip, but it is very important because it's going to help align our obliques and our core to make sure we're doing this really safe once we have a load in that hand. So once we're done here, go ahead and release. Take the right hand off to the right side. Bend your left knee, straighten the right. Left arm over the shoulder, make that fist. Drop the left knee, press to the right forearm, press to the right hand, come to that sit-up. So when you come to the top of that sit-up, your fist should be directly over the shoulder like you just did an overhead press. So it helps if you, even when you're dropping the knee and you're coming up, keep your gaze up to the top hand. So imagine you're staring at that dumbbell, and that's going to help you to keep your shoulder stability as we start to add some weight into this. But focus on what's working here too. This is a lot of core strength. Make sure you're using your abdominals to come in and out of your sit-up. Really keep your gaze up towards that top hand to stay nice and safe. Let's do 2 more, and then we're going to get going with the workout. Here we go, last one. Make sure you drop that knee. Watch that shoulder alignment, and then bring it back down and release. So when we come back to that, we're going to add on the next part. We're going to do the third part later, and then for the end, we're going to add the weight. So we're going to slowly keep adding onto this, learning this new skill. All right, up first, we have a circuit. We have a superset. We're going to do 3 rounds, 45 seconds apiece. We have single side movement, double, and then a single side. You're going to need 1 light-ish to moderate dumbbell, so maybe anything between 10 and 20 pounds. We're going to stick with a similar Turkish get-up, but it's going to be a half kneeling windmill. So your setup is half kneeling. Make sure your knees are bent at 90-90. So my left knee is directly below the hip. My right knee lines up with my hip. Rack your weight up to the shoulder. You're going to slowly lower the left hand to the floor as you punch the right fist up to the ceiling, and then re-rack it. So once we go into this, again, just like that Turkish get-up, watch your dumbbell. That's where your gaze needs to be. And at the bottom, again, see how my wrist is neutral and my hand is directly above the shoulder. So the weight shouldn't be down here or over here or bent. It should be straight up. All right, rack that weight, 45 seconds. We go in 5, we go in 3, 2, and here we go. So this is not fast. This is slow and controlled. You're squeezing your left obliques on the way down, and you're using them to come back up. The left hand needs to come flat to the floor, so make sure you're not tensing your fingers. This is a lot of control. Now, as you come down, your hips kick out and back, and then you bring everything back in. So it's a lot of control for that left oblique. Keep your gaze up on that dumbbell. Make sure the shoulders are completely stacked. See how I have my right shoulder right over my left? Everything is nice and lined up. In 10 seconds, we're gonna just have a 15-second shakeout. We're gonna go into a little cardio burst before we switch sides. 3, 2, and release, shake it out. Up next, we're gonna do 22 seconds on the right, clean to step out, 22 seconds on the left, break, and then we windmill on the left. So start with the right arm, which should have the dumbbell in it already. 3, 2, hinge, clean and bring it up. Hinge, clean and bring it up. So make sure you're hinging and then you stick it. When you stick it, your knee should land in 90-90. You're in that half kneeling position when you stick it. Clean that weight up to the shoulder. Just a couple seconds, we're just gonna switch right into it. 3, 2, 1, can you switch mid? There you go. Quick transitions, come on. Hinge from the hips and stick it. Let's go. Your other arm's not lazy. Make a fist with that other arm. It's providing energy through the right side of your body. Come on, you got this. 7 seconds. The dumbbell stays in the left hand. 15 seconds to shake it out. Rest. We go into windmills on the other side. So left knee will come forward, right leg stays back, and we windmill through the right side. So get yourself set up. 3, 2, gaze, gaze, gaze at the dumbbell. Make sure everything is nice and straight at the top. We're bringing it back down. So this one's not fast. This is slow and controlled. This might feel simple, but there's actually a lot of little steps to make sure we're doing this right. So we shouldn't feel it in our shoulder joint. Even though we have a weight going overhead, you should feel it mostly in your obliques. Don't forget to push the hips to the back corner. So back and out, not just out to the side. Stay with it, 10 seconds. This time, we're gonna go right into those clean swings. Leave it in the left. Here we go. So take that left leg back, bring it up. We're in it, let's go. Right into it, no transition. These next 2 rounds, we go back to back. Woo. Exhale as you step it out, come on. Make sure you're landing with that weight racked, your knees at 90. 3, 2, can you switch? Mid go, let's go. Hinge from those hips and land. There goes the cat, say goodbye to Yuki. She's had enough. Stay with it, come on. Remember, this left arm's not lazy. Energize to that left arm. Land soft, 3, 2, stick it, windmills, let's go. On the right side, right into it. Slow it down, breathe. Woo. Feel those obliques, you got it, come on. We have 1 more round of this, back to back again. So as soon as we're done here, we go right back into those swings, and then we have the left side. Right now though, slow it down, control, keep your eye up on the dumbbell. This is like almost the Turkish get-up setup, in that you have to really stabilize. You have to keep your gaze on that dumbbell, because this is like the top part of a Turkish get-up. So it's important we learn this right now, since that's the skill we're learning. Right into it, let's go. Hinge, clean it, hinge, clean it. Make sure on these cleans, your shrug, elbow, and get it up, rack it. Make sure you're hinging from those hips. So I know the right side's gonna get a little tired, so make sure you don't start leaning to the left to get out of that right leg. Stay in the right. In the hinge, your hips go straight back, not off to the side. So hinge straight back. When you stick the foot, the weight lands. Get ready, we're gonna switch to the other side in 3, in 2, here we go, switch, other side. Hinge, bring that leg up. Remember, those knees need to land in 90-90. So we land here. Make sure we're not landing with the foot back here and extending the knee. It's not gonna feel good. Maybe it won't bother you right this second, but over time, it's not gonna feel good. Right arm is energized. We're not being lazy through the right. You got it. 3, 2, stick it. Windmills, let's go. Nice and controlled. Last time through. This is it. We have this. We have the kneeling cleans. And then we have right side. And we're done with your first circuit. Stay with me, come on. Nice and easy. Keep your gaze on that dumbbell. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but when we add this into the Turkish get-up, if you're not looking at that dumbbell, your shoulder is not going to be happy with you. So practice it now while we're learning the skill. Get good muscle memory. Right now is your opportunity to make sure we're doing this right. Oh. Get ready for swings. 3, 2, hinge, bring it up. Hinge, bring it up. Hinge, bring it up. I know your quads are screaming from being in these half kneeling and tall kneeling positions, but I need you to still find that deep hinge and that full extension at the top, no matter how tired the quads are. Your shoulders are above your hips, hips above the knees. 3, 2, switch sides right into it. Come on, let's go. Lock those hips forward. Push the hips forward. Your glute should be working as much as your quads. Yes, come on. You got this, let's go. Make sure those knees are still going 90-90. As you get tired, don't start cutting shortcuts and landing with that hyperextended leg. 3, 2, right side. Let's go. So windmill. This is the last time you have this. After this, you're done with the windmills. Slow it down, focus on your form. And if the weight gets to be too much, drop the weight, no problem, but focus still on following the hand as if you had a weight in that hand. I want you to focus on the obliques. This should be mostly core. Yeah, your shoulders and legs are involved, but let's focus on the core. You want to push the hips out into the back side, not just straight up to the side. You get a little outside booty work too. Breathe. 3, 2, and release, shake it out. All right, right now is your opportunity to grab some water, set the weight off, roll the shoulders. We're not gonna be here long, you got about 15 seconds. We're gonna add on to our Turkish get-up skill. So this is gonna give you a little bit longer to take a breather too, because we're gonna slow it way down before we go into our next verse. All right, meet me on your back. You have that imaginary dumbbell in the right arm, right knee is bent, left leg is long, left arm off to the side. So remember your first part of this. Drop the knee, come up onto the forearm, press yourself up. Now from here, you power through this right foot. Keep your gaze on the dumbbell. You're gonna step the left foot back and through and come up to your half kneeling windmill position, yeah? So to come out of it, drop the hand, kick the foot back out, drop your tush, lower onto the forearm, and then come all the way back to start. So let's do that a couple more times. Drop the knee, press up the left forearm, come up onto your left hand, bridge your hips up, step the left foot through, come up to your half kneeling. And again, your knees should be in a perfect 90-90 here, because eventually we're gonna stand up. Bring it back down, hand down first, kick the foot out, unbridge the hips, forearm, all the way back down. Let's do 2 more on the side. Drop the knee, come up onto the hand, bridge the hips, step it through, half kneeling. Let's come out of this. Hand down, left foot steps back out, hips drop, forearm drops, upper body drops. Right into the other side, extend the right. Let's set up on the left. Make sure this right hand's off to the side. Drop the left knee, forearm, hand, bridge the hips, right foot back through. Now watch that hand, because right here is where it might land forward. Your shoulder's not gonna like that. You have to land here. Hand down, release the leg, unbridge, forearm, upper back to start. Drop the knee, press to the forearm, press to the hand, bridge the hips. Watch your hand, watch your hand. Step the leg through, come all the way up. That watching the hand is important. Release, kick it through, lower down, forearm, back down. One more time on this side. Drop the knee, watch your hand, forearm, come up onto the palm, bridge the hips, step the foot through, all the way up. Let's come out of this. Hand down, kick the leg through, drop your tush, drop your forearm, drop your upper body. That is the second half of your Turkish get up. We still have another part to add before we add and load. So I know this is a big skill to learn, that's why we're breaking it down. All right, new circuit. 4 rounds, 45 seconds apiece. We have Renegade rows on one side with a push-up. So we'll row on the right, push-up, right, push-up, right, push-up, right, push-up. Then leave the weight in the right. We're gonna do weighted burpees to clean and press on the right side only. Then we do the left, right, and left again. So grab your light, moderate weight. Let's get set up for Renegades. We're gonna go in 18 seconds. So right now, if you need water, this is your opportunity to grab some. After that, we're on the floor. 45 seconds, renegade rows with the push-ups in between, right side only. So get yourself set up either on the toes or in your modified plank. 3, I'm gonna turn this way so you can see. 2, here we go. Row to your back hip pocket, do your push-up. Row to the back hip pocket, do the push-up. Now if you're trying to level up, maybe you renegade row with the knees down, pop the knees up, do your push-up. Drop the knees, renegade row, up, and drop. So make sure you're rowing to that back hip pocket again. Don't row up to your rib or up to your shoulder. Make sure your hips are not opening to the right side of the room as you renegade row. Hips and chest stay totally square to the floor. There is no transition time. Your hand should be on that dumbbell. In 5 seconds, we squat thrust up. We bring the dumbbell with us for our burpees. 3, 2, pop it in. Clean it, drive it up to the ceiling. Burpee all the way, chest hits the deck. Bring it back up. Bring that weight with you. Press it up. 45-second cardio push. This is why Tuesday is power. We get strength and you get that cardiovascular work too. It makes it extra challenging. Full body. Come on. Make sure you're landing safe with that hand on that dumbbell. You got it. 15 seconds, no transition time. We just go right into the left side. Same thing, renegade row with that push-up. You got it, come on. 5 seconds. You work. You don't wait for it just to change over. Come on. To the left, let's go. Renegade row, push-up, right into it. 45-second effort, come on. You got this, let's go. Now I know being offset, and by that I mean one hand on the floor, one hand on the weight. It's easy to start to twist the hips, but I need you to focus on keeping your hips and your chest totally square to the floor so you're firing up through your abdominals. If you can, up on those toes for the push-ups. Drop the knees for the renegade row. Up on the toes, push-up, renegade row. At least try 1 or 2. Give it a try. 3, 2, here we go, burpees. Hit the deck, bring it up, drive it all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. At the top of that press, make sure knuckles are driving straight to the ceiling. There's no hinge in your wrist, and the bicep is right next to your ear. Come on, PELWELL family. 45-second push. We have the right side and the left side again. This is a lot of endurance. Come on, come on. 10 seconds, let's go. No transition time. We're gonna switch it. Right now you work though. Don't just wait for me to say switch. Even if you're in the middle of a burpee, switch right side, right into it, let's go. Renegade row, push up, chest, hips, square to the floor. We went over form on the first round. Now you know it. So now I need you to find that full range of motion. Let your chest hit the deck at the bottom of the push-up. Full row at the top. You can't do a full row if your arm's not locked out. So full range push-up, full range row. Super strong, come on. You got it. Less than 15 seconds. We have those weighted burpees with the press. Then we have the left side. Come on, stay with it. 3, 2, burpees. Clean it up. Press it, let's go. Back down. Come on, come on. This is your power push. Right now is when you pick up that pace. Right now is when you're getting tired and you try to push through it. When you're thinking, oop, I really want to just lay on the floor for a second. You get in it, come on. This is when you push. Let's go, let's go. You should be getting breathless in this effort. 15 seconds, come on. Come on. You got this. Mic's about to fall off. You keep going, you keep going. 3, 2, left side. Last time, last time. Row it and push up, come on. Whew. Stay with it, let's go. Those arms, baby. This should be a lot of arms. So a couple things. Make sure you're not starting to come into tabletop for the push-up. If your knees are on the floor, no problem. But it should be a modified plank, not a tabletop. So make sure the hips are in front of the knees. Chest comes all the way to the floor. Right now is when you slow it down. Focus on the strength. Your cardio push is coming up in 10 seconds. So right now, breathe, slow it down, full range of motion. Get ready, we go in 3, we go in 2. Last time, burpee push, let's go. 45-second effort. Come on, come on. You got this. Oh, stay with it. You get a minute to recover on the other side of this. So right now, I need you to pick up that pace. Can you get a couple more? And if you really want the cardio push, drop your weight, all out burpees right now. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Forget the strength part of it. Push your cardiovascular system. You have 15 seconds. What do you want from your workout? You can do this weighted or weightless. It depends on what you want. You know you've got more strength pushes. So right now, if you want cardio, come on. Burpees. 3, 2, 1 minute rest. Woo. Awesome job. Woo. Take a minute. Then we're gonna learn how to finish our Turkish get-ups. We'll have one circuit after that, and then we're gonna add the weight for our Turkish get-ups for your finisher today. Right now, water and towel. Oh. "30 seconds left. We're gonna start from the bottom of the Turkish get-up and add on. This is when we start to come up and off the floor. So we have 20 seconds still. So you've got time, breathe. If you're listening to the playlist I sent you right now, you've got Can't Hurry Love, which is a pretty awesome song. That I can't go on. All right, we start on our backs. We got 5 seconds before we go. Let's start on the right again. Bend that right knee, left arm off to the side. All right, we know this first half. Drop the knee, you come up, you sit up, you bridge, you kick it through, you land in this half kneeling. What do we do from here? Make sure that arm is super strong. All you do, step it up. At the top, you're in an overhead press. Bicep right next to ear, knuckles to the ceiling, no hinge wrists, no arm out here. How do we come out of it? Reverse your lunge. Here's the little trick. You've got to swivel the foot back behind the leg. Drop the hand, kick the foot out, drop your tush, drop the forearm, drop your upper body. Let's do that again. Drop the knee, come up onto the hand, bridge your hips, step the legs through, half kneeling, all the way up. Keep your arm locked out, keep your arm locked out. But that doesn't mean shrug. Relax, there's space between your shoulder and the neck. Step back. Now watch this. Pivot the leg behind. Drop the hand, release the foot. Drop the hips, drop the forearm, drop the back. Let's do it one more time, we'll switch sides. Knee, hand, kick it back. Half kneeling, stand up. Lunge it back, pivot the knee, hand down, kick the leg, drop the forearm, drop the upper body, release. Let's switch sides, bend your left knee, straighten the right. Left arm up, make that fist, drop the knee. Up onto the forearm, up onto the hand, bridge the hips, step it through. Half kneeling, rise up. This is really important, the shoulder engagement right here. Lunge back, pivot the leg, drop the hand, release the leg, elbow, release your back. 2 more times. How are we doing? Stay with it, bridge those hips, kick it through, up, stand. This is a lot, I know. That's why we're learning it little by little. Pivot that leg. Don't forget that step, that's super important. Drop the forearm, drop the back. Let's do it one time more. Come on, drop that knee, forearm, hand, bridge, sweep through, half kneeling, stand, reverse lunge, pivot, hand, kick, forearm, back, and that's it. That is a Turkish get-up. There's a lot to it, I know. After this next circuit, we're gonna have a dumbbell in our hand. But if you are not comfortable doing this under load yet, do not feel obligated. Do it body weight, it's still a great workout. All right, up next we have a ladder. We're gonna go up, guess it's more of a pyramid. We're gonna go up and then we're gonna come back down. Although if you climb a ladder, you gotta come back down at some point. All right, we're gonna go up by twos. We have alternating snatches, jump squats, burpees. We're going 2 to 10 and then back down. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. So you only do 10 one time. So you need one dumbbell for those snatches. So right now, grab something heavier than you've been using. So I was using 10s before. I'm gonna grab my 17.5. We have 2 alternating snatches. Ready, set, here we go. 1, 2, leave it. Jump squats, 1, 2. Plank burpee, 1, stand up, 2. Now 4 alternating snatches. 1, 2, come on, we got this. Make sure you're dropping those hips, you're not just folding over. As soon as you hit 4, 4 jump squats, 3, 2, 4 plank burpees. Those feet frame the weight. 3, 2, one more. 6, alternating snatches, come on. Drop your hips. That weight stays so close to your body. If I was to walk in front of you, you wouldn't hit me. See how close that weight stays? 5, 6, jump squats, let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, come on, 2, burpees, 6, come on, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Come on, PELWELL family, let's go. Woo, 8. Now it's gonna to get real hard. Come on, I'm right there with you. We only have to do 10 once. Woo. 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, last one. Jump squats, 8, 6, 4, 2, whoo. 8 plank burpees, come on. 8, 7, 6, come on. Stay with me, 5, 4, let's go. 3, 2, one more. 10, one time only. Woo. Come on. I know we're breathy. I know. Oh. This class has progressively gotten harder and harder. Woo. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump squats. 10, 8. Come on, 6. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness. 10 plank burpees. Come on. Don't worry, we're gonna take a little breather to take some time at the overlook. You got it, let's go. Whew. Come on, come on. Here's 6, 7, 8, come on. 9, 10. Take a moment. Meet at the top of the mountain. Ladder, pyramid, whatever it is. You made it. We come back down. Right now, water, towel. We're not at the top for long. We start with 8 burpees, 8 squats, 8 snatches. Get ready, we're going 6. Whew. We're going 4 burpees, 3, 2, here we go, 8. Come on, 7, let's go. 6, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. 8, jump squats. I know. 3, 2, 8, alternating snatches. My legs are tired too. My shoulders are tired too. But we do this together. Come on. We are all right there together. 4 more. Come on. 3, 2 more. Whew. Last one. 6, 6. Burpees, come on. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 6, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. 6. 5. Come on. 4. 3. Let's go. 2. 4. Come on. Don't cut those burpees short. Legs go all the way back. You stand all the way up. I know. I'm tired too, but I'm right there with you. Come on. We finish together. We finish strong. 2 more. Last one. 2. 2 jump squats. Woo. 2 cleans. Time. We're done. You made it back to land. Woo. Grab some water. Grab a towel. Whatever you need. Oh. You don't need your heavy dumbbell anymore. Oh. Whew. Okay, we made it to the end. We have a finisher. But right now you're in recovery for 90 seconds. You have about 60 of those left. Okay, we know Turkish get-ups by now. We broke them down. We practiced this skill. Now it gets hard because we add a load. I'm gonna use a 10-pound dumbbell, but that's a lot for a Turkish get-up. So feel free to go lighter until you feel really secure with your shoulder stability. I know your core can handle it. I know your shoulders can handle it, but it's just that little technique that if you feel like, you know what, my shoulder's not gonna like it. No weight or lightweight, all you, boo. All right, less than 30 seconds, we start. Okay, we're gonna do 10 on the right, breather, 10 on the left, and we're out. This is not for speed, this is technical, so slow it down, and let's focus on really digging deep into the core. All right, so we're gonna start on the right. We've got 10 full Turkish get-ups. Weight up, knuckles to the ceiling, no hinge in the wrist. Gaze stays on that weight. Here we go. Up, hand, bridge, kick through. This transition right here, that's when your shoulder has to be really strong. Step up, reverse lunge, pivot the foot, back down, kick through, forearm, back. That's 1, come on. Knee, forearm, hand, bridge, leg, half kneeling, stand, reverse lunge, pivot, hand, kick through, forearm, and down. That's 2, come on. I'm not gonna guide you through anymore. I know you got this. Let's go. Whew. If at any point the shoulder gets too tired, feel free to bring it into a racked position at the top. Give yourself a little breather. There's 4. I'm gonna rack mine because my shoulder's feeling a little wobbly and I don't wanna get bad form. When I come back down though, I'm gonna repress it. Halfway, let's go. Watch that shoulder. Gaze is up. Rack it, stand, only if you want. If you feel good, keep going. As you pivot that foot, press up, release. Forearm and down. Here we go, 4 more, come on. Whew. I know this is a lot. I'm with you, come on. Keep your gaze up at that dumbbell. That's the most important thing when you have a weight in that hand. Last 3. Keep your gaze up. Your shoulder rotates, but the alignment might get wonky if you're not watching it and correcting. When you see it getting wonky, your body knows to correct. You might not be able to feel that though. So keep your gaze up so you can visually see where you need adjustment. Sometimes your palm has to rotate. Ooh, come on. It's a lot of abs, guys, I know. Last one. Well, for this side anyway. Ah. And release. Woo. Also, a little cardiovascular, my heart's pumping. All right, if you're still working, you finish your 10. Don't cut it short if you're a little behind. That's okay, 10 reps. I gave us plenty of time for the finisher. But if you're done, you're resting. And now we're gonna transition into the left in about 20 seconds. So if you're with me, we rested for about 30 seconds. So if you're after me, just give yourself a little time to shake it out and to recover before you switch, about 30 seconds. All right, if you're staying on tempo with me though, let's get set up. Left knee bent, right leg out straight. Right arm out at about a 45. Left arm up, here we go. Knee, forearm, hand, bridge, sweep through. Keep your gaze up, keep your gaze up. One side might feel real wonky. That's normal, you're human. We all have a stronger side. So for me, my left side feels real wonky when I stand up. So I'm gonna rack my weight every time for this one because I don't feel like hurting my shoulder or my lower back. I don't have the ego for that. I don't mind racking. Doesn't bother me to modify. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. There's 2. You got this. Focus on your form. Gaze up, come on. Lunge, pivot, hand and press. Sweep through, forearm, back down. Here we go, here's number 4. You got this. All right, this one puts me halfway. Watch your wrist hinge. If the wrist starts hinging back and you cannot correct it, ditch the weight. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. Just to have a weight, to sacrifice that for form, it's not worth it in the long run. Ditch it until you feel super stable and secure under the load. Whew. All right, here's number 7 for me. Come on, you got this. Just so you know, the blue lights are super fun, but it doesn't make the workout easier. I'm still dying over here, even in the party lights. 2 more. Actually, I think it's 3. I think this one finishes 8. I still have 9 and 10. I'm so good at math, guys. I should be an algebra teacher. Okay, I'm actually gonna drop my load for the last 2. I'm getting really fatigued. And my shoulder is starting to not stabilize as well. I say that because if you're feeling the same way, I don't want you to feel like you're doing less of a workout without the weight. That is not true. You have been crushing it. Last one for me. There is no problem with doing body weight exercises. Your body is super challenging workout. Come on. Whew. I still feel my abs just as much. And 10. 20 Turkish get-ups. What is that life about? Who designs this nonsense? I hope when you wake up tomorrow, your core is super, super sore. I hope that because it's good. Awesome job. Still working. No problem. You finish your 10. We're all at different paces. For time's sake, I have to move on. But if you're still going, you're still going. I want you to take the hands behind you, fingertips face away. Sit your tush to your heels. Let's stretch out this chest and the shoulders first. Oh, this should feel real good on your chest and shoulders after literally 45 minutes nonstop shoulder work. From the burpees to the rows, to the push-ups, to the kneeling, to the swings, to the Turkish get-ups. Your shoulders worked hard today. So let's give them some love. Slowly sit the hips back. Cross the legs, come all the way up to the belly. Let's go to scorpion. Extend your left arm out. Make sure that the wrist is in line with your shoulder, not your ribs, not on top of the shoulder. Slowly rotate the shoulder slightly forward so it's flush with the mat. Bend your right knee and roll onto that hip. You should feel a big stretch through your left shoulder. And if the head wants to relax, just let it fall to the floor. Take some nice deep breaths here. Stay for one more breath. Slowly release back. Take your left arm before you switch overhead. You're gonna slide the right arm underneath it like thread the needle, and then square the shoulders. Tuck your chin over your your right bicep. All right, slide that left hand back in. Press to the left hand, release the right, let's scorpion on the right. Right arm out, rotate it, bend the left, and roll onto that arm. Nice job. Stay for one more breath. Slowly release. And if you're still working, no shame. Come on. Right arm overhead. You finish it. I've got tons of stretches on my YouTube channel. You don't have to stretch with us. You finish your workout. Tuck the chin over the left bicep. Slowly release. Go ahead and come onto the chest and the belly. Take the hand to your low back, bring your palms together, and then drive the knuckles down towards the feet. Keep your gaze at the floor so your neck is nice and neutral, and just feel the opening to the tops of the shoulders. Take another deep breath here. On the exhale, release, hands under shoulders. Push yourself up. Leave your hands where they are as you sit the hips back, so you feel a big opening through the upper back, around the shoulder girdle, and into the arms. Here you go. If you guys can't have music, I'll just sing for you. And slowly release up. Have a seat on your heels. Keep the legs as close together as you can. Hands behind you, and then lift the hips. Stretch out your quadriceps. Slowly release those hips. Come back into tabletop. Tuck the toes, down dog. Drive the hips up to the ceiling. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One vertebra at a time, super slow, roll it up. And release. You made it to the end of your power workout. Awesome job, PELWELL family.